Um, that's pretty much it. Last thing I will say, a generic thing about main battle tanks, Challenger 2 included, is that this is about as big as a tank can ever get. Often people ask, why can't a tank be bigger? Why can't you put 2 guns on it like in Red Alert 2? Challenger 2 main battle tank is built around its gun. 120mm is about the most efficient way of killing other tanks. If you make it any bigger, the round can't go as far because it's too heavy. If you make it any smaller, it doesn't have the penetrating power. 120mm has a certain amount of recoil when you fire it with the bag charge in. So you have to build the tank around that recoil so it doesn't punch through the back of the armor. That dictates how long the tank is. Also, the other constraint you have is that a tank is the ratio of a length to width is dictated by it's an old ratio learnt in Second World War actually, ratio 5:9. So it can be a ratio 5:9 length to width, because if you go any different ratio, the tracks fall off. Simple as that. And they discovered it by hard experimentation. And the other constraint on the width is that rail tunnels, believe it or not, in Europe were built to house 2 horses abreast, 2 horses' arses abreast, going down the railway, pulling a rail cart. Since they were built, obviously, we've then made trains which fit down the rail tunnels, and those trains have flatbed transport cars, and we build tanks that must fit it through those tunnels. So you can't be any wider. So Challenger 2 is actually that hangs 2 inches either side of a rail cart, so it can go through the tunnels in Germany when they're transporting them across Europe. It can't go any wider. So basically, the width of a tank is basically constrained by the size of a horse's arse.